Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to New Jersey Satellite Studio, where we show you the flavor of life here in the District of New Jersey.
Hey everyone, welcome back to INCRadio New Jersey Satellite Studio, where we not only show you the flavor of life, but we learn together. Good morning, Jeff.
And we are having technical difficulty this morning. Today, we are continuing our conversations about side hustles and small businesses with a former business owner and
And there
We lost.
goes that technical difficulty again. So I don't know if Jeff is back, but we are talking to Karen Jackson from Philadelphia, who owned
Yeah.
and ran Karen for Homes. I
Good
think
morning,
we're
everyone.
good morning, Naima. I think yeah, Naima. All right, maybe she's also having some technical issues. So by day, Karen is a gastroenterologist special technician at a hospital, but she's also an entrepreneur. So let's learn together. Hello, Karen. Thanks for joining us today, or Mama K, as some of us call you.
Good morning,
Good morning,
Sister
Mama Kay.
Kathleen and everyone. Good morning, Sister Maricel.
All right, so good morning. I'm gonna call you Mama Kay because you're like a mama to all of us, right? So we have a lot to talk about. So let's get on to the show and let's get started. So Mama Kay, this business of yours is really close to my heart. This is something that I resonate with because, as you all know, I work for elderlies in the homes on a regular basis, and I see a lot of struggles from our beloved elders. I see the problems and concerns that they have every day. And I am so glad to know, to personally know somebody who has a very good cause in helping our beloved seniors. So, can you tell us, Mama Kay, the name of your business is Karen for Homes, right? So, can you tell us what is Karen for Homes and what inspired you to start this side hustle?
Okay, good morning, Sister Maricel. So Caring for Home started off as kind of like a cleaning business because as even as a kid, I always helped out the seniors running errands for them, doing little chores for them, just would sit and spend hours talking to them. And as you're sitting, is little things that they needed done, like they couldn't reach cobwebs in a certain area, or they needed something off the shelf or the shelf clean. So remembering doing these things throughout the years as I was a child, I remembered how I enjoyed the seniors. And also I had friends who had parents who were elderly, where they would work a job and then they come home and they have to go check on their parent before they go home, make sure mom's medication is inside the sleeve, make sure her doctor appointments is ordered, make sure her shopping is done. So with all of these things in mind, I started off as a cleaning business, but then I kind of rotated more to more like a concierge service, making sure that these things are done for the seniors so that when their loved ones come, they can spend personal time with them and not have to worry about all of the other things that needed to be done.
All
That is
right. So
awesome.
yeah, I mean, as my parents mature, this is also a real time concern for me. Thinking about who is going to handle things if I'm in the middle of a meeting or if I'm at work and they need something. So this is a great service that I'm looking forward to. Hopefully you'll have it in my area, Mama K, when it's time. So how did you take your idea from concept to reality? I mean, it sounds like you were volunteering and then you were cleaning as a volunteer, and then you saw that there was a way to make this a business, and and get paid, or how did it happen? So how did you take basically your idea to reality?
So basically, it started with when I left my job. I left my job of 18 years because it was getting stressful. And after raising 5 children, and I was never stressed like that, I refused to let a job stress me. So basically, being unemployed, I started reading and I found out that if you find a need somewhere, you can create a business around that need. And if so that's what kind of, I started getting in touch with different organizations. There's organizations out there that offer free counseling, free mentorship. I went to, I went to different kinds of programs. They had seminars, they had in-person mentors. There was webinar mentors and programs to help me through every aspect of the business from start to finish. So I utilized these programs, and these are what, and then I sat down with a mentor. These are like business owned people who want to get back to the community and help business grow.
Now that's amazing. All these free services, people think that they, need to spend money on courses and things like that, but there are a lot of free services. That's great to know. All right, tossing over to Naima for the next question.
Hello, Sister Karen. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you again. And I'm so excited to hear all these great things that you are doing with your business, Caring for Homes. My question is, what were the challenges that you faced when starting, and then how did you overcome those challenges?
Some of the major challenges were, it was kind of like with, let me see. I don't know. Like some of the most challenges was, how do I do it? How do I start? What do I, where do I, how do I take this business? Like, what am I going to do? Like, registering it, they needed to know like what kind of business you had. Like I said, I started off, it was like kind of like a cleaning service, but then I said, no, let's do something else. And then with the government, it's like, okay, well, it sounds like it's a cleaning service. No, I don't want it to be a cleaning service. Oh, then it sounds like it's a healthcare service. So it's like, no, I don't want it to be a healthcare service either, because with all the credentials and stuff you need for a healthcare service, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I really didn't want to take on all of that aspect of the insurances and liabilities and stuff that the healthcare services had. So what I did is kind of went part-time, and so that I can revamp and kind of reorganize this to see exactly which area or how I wanted to take this business, because I was now at the point where I had a lot of clients, and it was now time for me to start hiring someone to help me. But it was like, how do I do this? What is my next step?
It sounds like in the challenges that you face, you want to still love what you do, right? You don't want to, it doesn't want to be work, right? It wants to be love. So I think when you have those aspects of like the nitty gritty and all the things that, it entails, you want like, how do I get back to the love? How do I get back to the love of my business? What I'm trying to, is what I hear you saying, and finding that love again, not putting all the, logistical things in the forefront, but the love,
I just want to step in
Yes,
and
because in a lot of businesses,
sorry, I just want to add this
in a
comment
lot of businesses,
before you give your answer, Mama Kay. I know I'm talking over you. I don't mean to be rude. I just want to say congrats to you that your business grew to the point where you could be an employer yourself. That to me is amazing. It didn't become just a side hustle, it became it's not a full-time hustle, because you said you were only doing it as a side business or part-time, but you had enough business that you could hire people, and that's amazing. If my side hustle grows to be that big, I would love to help others out, especially in today's economy. So back to you, Mama Kay, for your answer on that.
I had to kind of take it.
Go
I
ahead.
had to kind of take it to part-time while I try to figure out, because the government wants you, when you're trying to register your business and about to hire folks, the government wants to know like exactly what kind of business you are, because you have to register your business. So that's why I took it to a part-time thing to revamp it. And And as Naima was saying, yes, you don't want to lose the love for your business, because in growing your business, it becomes now so many technical things that you can easily lose the love for it. There's a lot of business that close because, you do lose that love. And I learned that as long as you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I love taking care of the older population because they have so much knowledge and wisdom to teach you. And that just, that just resonate, it touches my heart. So, and this has been me since a kid.
Love that,
That is
Sister
very
Karen. Love
nice,
that.
Mama Kay.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. So, something like this, you don't look at it as a business, right? Because it's you as you said, you found the need for it, and you find a problem, and then you find a solution, and that's where you came up with this carrot for home. So anybody, any one of us can really come up with a business, with a side hustle. Just find a problem out there and find a solution, then you get a side hustle, right? So, Mama Kay, what advice would you give to someone about starting, a side hustle?
um, so if,
Ma-
let me see here, that was trying to reconnect.
Yep. We see you, Mama Kay. You're there.
Shoot,
We
my
hear you.
network was lost.
no,
Oh,
you're there.
maybe she can't.
You're
Maybe she
still
can't
here.
see us. Yeah, we're having some technical issues. So, Mama Kay, go ahead and come in
What?
when you're back.
What else?
We can
All
hear
right,
her.
I seem to be having technical problems now.
That's okay. We can hear you. You're on our screen. We can hear you loud and clear. Maybe Marisol, you can give her
Sorry,
the
I'm now
phone
having
again.
technical problems. Oh, you can hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so, all right. So if I'm not mistaken, her question was what Sister Marisol asked was
What?
what advice would I give someone thinking about starting a side hustle? Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct, Mama Kay.
So the advice I would give is seek help from others. Like, one thing I learned, don't restart the wheel. There's someone out there who are doing something similar to what you are doing. Get with them, learn some of the tricks, some of the things that they do, and of course utilize this free government services that's out there to help you, basically to get your business started off the ground. They know that over the years many businesses fail after what, 3 to 5 years. So if you can get with these programs that are constantly out there to help you from setup to selling your business or closing your business, they're there. Is free help, is free advice, financial. They'll show you your financial, get you over your financial hurdles, hiring hurdles, whatever hurdles that you have. They are there. You can get a different entrepreneur in different areas. These are professionals who are professionals in what they do. So my suggestion would be to go out and seek those things, and don't be afraid to start and try something new. Just stick to what you love doing.
Wow, that's really awesome. Now, Mama Kay, if you could go back and start over, what would you do differently?
If I could go back and do something differently, what would I do? I would I would have stayed with what I was doing. I would have start hiring right away. Talk to more entrepreneurs about how to label it, because I had stopped really listening, not really stopped listening to them, but I kind of got caught up with took this one part-time. And the reason why I kind of stopped was around COVID time, because I was working with patients who had COVID, and I didn't want to bring it back to the seniors. So that was the reason why I stopped. And right now, today, with the many agencies out there, it's really, but if I could go back, I would have continued on. I wouldn't have, once COVID ended, I would have continued on and went back, because a lot of my seniors were trying to call me back. But it's like, I really, since I was working on the front line with COVID patients, I really didn't want to bring anything to the homes of my clients.
Yeah, I think that's really thoughtful, Sister Karen. And given the sensitive community that you service, you definitely want to be mindful of that. My question would be, so what's next? What's next for you, and what's on the horizon within your business?
Um, I I would excuse me. I would like to continue on with bringing it back, and bringing it back more as a concierge service, a service where I have people just go in and just take care of the little things that people need, even a transportation service. I talk to a lot of the seniors now, and they're telling me how a lot of places really don't provide them that transportation that they need. Sometimes they want transportation to the mall or to the grocery store, and it's kind of hard with the services that they do have. The services aren't providing them the way that they need it. Like, they're not there on time. They have them waiting for hours, or they got to arrange rides far in advance. So if I could be, I'd take it to the next level and also do transportation like that.
And you know what, with this transportation, Mama Kay, some of these transport services, they really don't, like, they're just there to transport. They're not there to, like, for our elders who cannot walk, who needs assistance, they will not help you. So the, I am really praying that you can open your business again, because there's a lot of elderly who need services like yours.
Yeah, I have to say, I being on the legal
I
side of
kind of didn't
things,
understand the question.
no, for it no, for the legal side of things, I think Sister Marisol was saying, the transport services that do exist out there, they will not assist the whoever's getting a ride. And for the legal side, I mean, that's for liability. I mean, it's so complicated when it comes to providing certain services, especially if you operate as, you know, Mama Kay, you explained how the government wanted to put you in a box, your business in a box, but it didn't really belong there. So I know since
Mm.
COVID,
The connection really is.
there's there's this huge boom of concierge services. I mean, there's a lot of brands out there that do different things. So I think Marisol, to Marisol's point, I mean, it sounds like your business would be a more thoughtful,
Yes.
caring, considerate, something that would really foster genuine concern for your clients. And I think that is a definite necessity in today's world, especially for our elderly who are living on their own. It's scary, and I yes, just bring it up here.
Yeah.
Just bring it to this tri-state area. We have a lot of referrals for you, Mama Kay. We got a lot of referrals.
I know. And yes, in the tri-state area, I know basically, yes, there are a lot of illegal aspects of the business.
All right, I think we're losing Mama Kay for a second again. Go ahead. Okay, you're back, Mama Kay. You're back. So you were saying there are legal aspects to the business.
Yes, I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
That it was just a comment on how we want your business to come up here, Mama Kay. To put it in
I'm
a
only hearing
nutshell.
part of the question. So, but I can speak on the legal aspects of the business. Um, Basically, you have to be able to register your business. That's the first part. You have to be able to register. You have to have a tax ID number. You have to be able to um, e- especially when you're employing people. So there's many different aspects, because at providing transportation, you really have to make sure you have all different kinds of insurance. But I never really got back into the legal part of all of it yet.
Well, we're hoping that
I'll understand
those
all the
that,
legal sections, and
yeah,
I'll make sure I have a mentor to help me.
yes, and there's also free legal advice for people who serve their community just like you. So there are those resources out there. I know Mama K's frozen on my screen. I know. Oh, and you're back. Okay, I think Naima, we're down to our last question for Mama K. While we
Sister,
have her.
Sister Karen, thank you so much for providing what you provide in Karen's homes. And I'm excited to hear all the great things that you have to come. And yeah, we wanted to know if you had any shout outs, anybody that you want to shout out, or just, say, hey. I think it's a bit of a delay.
I think it's my computer, but I'm really only hearing like half the question. I apologize. I think
No,
it's where my I'm located at.
no worries. Do you have any shout outs? Anybody we want to share? Just say hey or hello. Anybody?
Yes, I do have shout outs.
All right, take it
Thank
away.
you, Naima. Yes, I do have shout outs. I like to first shout out our district minister, Brother Alex Reyes and his family. I also like to shout out my locale and all of those who's listening. I hope as many listening so that we can get the hashtag award this week. And also our resident minister, Brother Bernard Gerson and his family.
All right, thanks so much, Mama Kay. If we have
Those are my
time,
shout outs. Thank you.
thank you. If we have time at the end, I think we want to come back to you for more advice if there are questions from live chat. All right, so we're gonna go to our shout outs for. I don't think we have time for our bumper. We're gonna go first to Naima for your shout outs. Go ahead,
Just for
Naima.
me, I wanted to shout out the local congregation of Winslow, whoop whoop, and everybody in my family. Hey, everybody, how are you?
Nice. All right, next up, Maricel.
Yes, I would like to say belated happy birthday to Morris and to Brother Brian's father, Papa Alan, and also happy birthday to my nephew all the way in the Philippines, Mark Joel. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. All right. On behalf of Jeff, he'd like to greet happy birthday, Margaret Lucas, and happy anniversary to you and Marvin. Happy birthday, Philip Dubala, and happy anniversary to you and Eileen. Happy birthday to our former guest, Nian Cortesano. Happy birthday to you. And I want to say from last week's show, we have a greeting from Alex Francisco of CNJ. Happy birthday to my wife, Cameritas. Happy birthday. Okay, so I know everyone's excited. Before we start reading today's live viewers' comments and greeting everyone, so we have the announcement of the trivia winners. So anyone who commented during last week's show gets a giveaway. Congrats to you. If you made a comment on last week's show when we celebrated our district anniversary, you get a giveaway. And if you got any of the answers correct, you get one of the feature giveaways. So that was a notebook, a water bottle. We have the Christian planner, and I think we also had keychains. So you get one of those as well. But this actually includes our replay viewers. And I see Zenaida Novasteris from Midtown Toronto. She was one of our replay viewers. So you are included in that list of giveaways. We can get everyone their giveaways except for a few. So if you know them, please let them know we need their contact information. So they are as follows. Gab Barrientos, all the way from, I think, Orange County, California. Alex Ariola. I forget. I don't know if we had got their location. And then whoever Apple Turnover 12 is, we also want to send you a giveaway. So let us know who you are and how to get in contact. We also need contact information for Alex and Meritas Francisco, and last but not least, Erickson Sanchez. So everyone, we know how to get there. Giveaways too, except for those. All right, for today's live chat, we want to say hello to our out of district viewers. First, to Lonnie from Long Island City, and then Zenaida Novasteris from Midtown Toronto, Rock Adalia all the way from Hanoi, Vietnam. Where is that? Hey, somewhere in the east. I don't know where Hanoi is either. Okay. We also say hello to Perlin Fernandez watching from the Philippines. Hello, and Feli Dabu from Hashtag Temple, Texas, and Trisha Prado from the Philippines. We have Mark Robin Lucas from Doha, Qatar, and Harry Davis from Albany Extension. Thanks so much for tuning in. And we also have more greetings. Happy birthdays to Colleen Salvacion from Qatar, Sister Men Guevara, Elsie Meneses, and EJ de Guzman. Hey, that's my cousin's kid. All right. So on to our next segment. Tossing over to you, Naima.
All right, Kuya, play that bumper. Hashtag winners. Okay, it looks like we're going to just go ahead and get started.
Now announcing our hashtag winners.
All right, so for honorable mention, we have the local congregation of Aston. Woo woo! Thank you so much, Aston, for being here. In third place, we have the local congregation of Winslow. Sister Marisol, we're on the board. Woo woo! Congratulations, local congregation of Winslow. For second place, we have the local congregation of Bayonne. Wow, I know you guys were super, super close, but no worries. You're still second place, crushing it. And for the first place, hashtag winner, let's do a drum roll, please. Kuya Tech. Okay. Oh, it's the local congregation of Philadelphia. Sister Karen, you guys won. Woo woo! Congratulations, Philadelphia. On to Sister Marisol.
Well, we hope Philadelphia gets the title again since it's Sister Karen's local congregation. Go Philadelphia!
Yes.
All right, we're gonna jump right ahead to activity update. We're not really that busy this weekend. We will have our book club meeting this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So to all our book club members, please attend our monthly book club meeting. And as always, please check with your local congregation for details on local events and the daily Bible study schedule.
All right. So thank you everyone who joined today's show. I see that we have, I just want to greet Mucha Martinez from Chicago and Maricon Damien from Whippany. I know Whippany's trying to get on the board for today. I see the competition today is pretty steep, and hashtag Philadelphia, make sure you are spelling it correctly, please, because we cannot count misspelled hashtags as our moderator. Big thanks to Ava Evangelista, who's in our live chat today, reminding our hashtaggers, please make sure your hashtags are spelled correctly. All right. We also want to say hello to Tamara Stevens, Michelle Rizal, and I think, did we see, and Abby Hidalgo from New York. Okay. So this brings us to the end of today's show. We are going to try to get Mama K back to let us know how her business is going, especially if it is available in our tri-state area. But before we close out the show, I actually want to go back to Marisol for a quick second. When she was featured for her side hustle, she was not able to share the names of her business and where we can find her. So I want to give her 30 seconds to let us know where that is.
All right. Well, you can look me up. I can say this. I'm hoping, Sister Leia. You can look me up on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And the name of our business is BGMC Liquidations LLC. And if you find something that you like, hit me up and I'll give you further discounts.
Ooh, I'm down for discounts. All right. So that is on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and it is, one more time, the name of the business. It's a little long, Marisol.
It's BGMC Liquidations LLC.
BGMC Liquidations.
It stands for the initials of our name, the four of us.
Oh, cute. Okay. All right. So if you know them, you can figure it out. But she promised a discount, everyone. So please check her out on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. I'm going there right after the show. All right. So thank you to everyone who tuned in, and congratulations to all the giveaway receivers from last week's district anniversary show. Thank you everyone who tuned in today to learn more about side hustles. Today we featured Karen Jackson from Philadelphia on Karen for Home. So if you found value in our discussion today, please like and subscribe for more content like this. And if this episode would be helpful to someone you know, please share the link with them.
And before we go, we'd like to thank our church administration for their continuous support to INC Radio and allowing us to have this show where we can stay connected and learn together. We especially thank our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo Manalo, and our CEBSI President and CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Manalo. And thank you also to our INC Radio Station Manager, Brother Wally Taray.
And before we say goodbye, we again thank all of our viewers for taking the time to watch this episode today and sharing their thoughts on side hustles in small businesses. See you next episode. Bye.
Don't forget to spring forward tomorrow, everyone. It's the beginning of daylight savings. Bye, everybody.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.